Could you create content around related topics? When faced with redundancy, many UK workers seek traditional employment opportunities. They polish their resumes, search job sites, register with recruiters, and hope that something opens up shortly. These are vital actions, but there is one resource that many people ignore, and it is completely under their control: their voice. Creating content about your career, talents, or sector can be one of the most effective methods to rebuild confidence, attract possibilities, and reposition oneself upon redundancy. You may not consider yourself a content producer, but everybody who has worked, learnt, solved problems, or managed responsibilities has valuable experience to share. In the UK job market, visibility is important. Recruiters look for applicants online long before sending an email. Employers evaluate your digital footprint to understand your ideas and your approach to work. If your online presence communicates clarity, insight, and relevance, you immediately stand out. Creating content serves as a bridge between where you are now and the chances that await someone who can articulate their expertise in an engaging, relatable manner. Your content does not need to be complicated. It can be simple views about your industry, short lessons from your former roles, observations about workplace culture, insights regarding productivity, or commentary on future trends. The finest information is honest, useful, and anchored in genuine experience. Many UK workers rediscover their confidence through writing or speaking because it reminds them of how much they know. Redundancy temporarily disrupts your sense of identity, but content creation helps rebuild it by allowing you to articulate your strengths and share them with others. Some people struggle with the idea of talking about their work publicly because it feels like stepping into unfamiliar territory. But content creation does not require you to become an influencer. You are not trying to build a massive following. You are simply documenting what you know, what you have learned, and how you see the world. Employers are drawn to workers who communicate clearly and think critically, and content demonstrates both qualities. Even short posts or articles show that you understand your field well enough to articulate it. You can start small. LinkedIn is the most practical platform for UK professionals because recruiters actively scout there. Writing once or twice a week about topics connected to your expertise is enough to build momentum. Share a short story about a challenge you solved at work. Describe a lesson you learned from a difficult customer. Reflect on what redundancy taught you about resilience. Comment on industry changes and how workers can adapt. These small pieces of content position you as someone thoughtful, informed, and proactive. There is also value in talking on bigger themes relevant to your field. If you have experience in customer service, you can write on communication, problem solving, and emotional intelligence. If you've worked in healthcare, you may discuss patient care, teamwork, and adaptability. If you worked in retail, you can talk about consumer behavior, product displays, and inventory issues. Every industry has stories from behind the scenes, and sharing them might bring insight that others may not have considered. Content also aids networking. When someone connects with what you're saying, they reach out. Conversations begin naturally when your posts reflect the actual difficulties and reality of the workplace. Thinking of content as a conversation rather than a performance alleviates the pressure. You merely engage with the professional community.